6. This is the 2014 Intern Newscast.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2014 CBS 2 and TV 1055 Intern Newscast. I'm Marish Pereira.
And I'm Max Massey.
Today's top story, CBS 2 and TV 1055 are now accepting applications for the 2015 internship program. An internship will give you on-the-job training and expose you to industry professionals promoting both your personal and professional development.
We take you to Janan Beaulieu, who had the opportunity to sit down with TV 1055 anchors Dick Brennan and Alice Gaynor.
WLNY TV 1055's News at 9 won the New York State Broadcasters Association Award for Best Locally Originated Newscast this year. And here with me now are the 9 p.m. news anchors, Dick Brennan and Alice Gaynor.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
No problem.
Thank you for having us.
How do you guys feel about receiving this award?
It's a great testament to the hard work everyone in the newsroom puts in. It's a total team effort.
WLNY has the support of an incredible staff that's been doing this for years. So in that sense, yeah, we're happy. We'll take it.
What do you think makes this 9 p.m. newscast stand out from other newscasts?
Well, it's great because if you want to go to bed early, you can watch our newscast at 9 rather than staying up till 10 or 11. But we're at an advantage because we go on before those newscasts, so we will have the information first if there's some breaking news. You know, we're up with it. Other stations aren't up yet.
So by the time they roll around to us, people are like, okay, you better show me something new. And we really do try, and we're going 24/7. And the one thing we love to do is really work on breaking news. So these are the important things that we're aiming for at 9 o'clock, and we really want to get people to say, okay, I'll put my show off for a while. We also have the resources here on WLNY of CBS News, which is fantastic because we can use their resources literally from around the world, and then a station like LNY gets the benefit of it.
What advice would you give interns trying to break into the industry?
Say yes to every opportunity, you know, understand that you're going to have to start from the bottom up. You know, we all have unique stories about how we got started. I worked in radio first. Internships are wonderful because you make connections with people.
You know, the worst thing a person could say to you is no. That's it. Oh, so he said no, and I'll say, okay, thank you. Dress well. Dress better than everybody else. People will be impressed. Know what's going on in the world. Pick up a newspaper, follow an evening newscast, something like that. Those things matter.
Try and learn as much as you can because you're at an advantage being younger and being more familiar with these technologies than, say, the person who's been in the business for several decades.
And this business is not for the faint of heart. You're going to work your holidays, you're going to work your long days, you're going to work through the night. That's the way it is. In the end, I think, and I'm sure Alice would say, there's a great reward to it.
So what would you say is the best part about the 9 o'clock news team?
I think
Dick Brennan.
It's Alice.
Well, thank you both once again for taking the time to meet with me. Congratulations on this award, and I wish you both the best in the future.
And
Thanks,
good
and
luck.
you too.
Yes, you
Thank
too.
you. Thank you.
Thanks again.
And from TV 1055's news station, I'm Janan Beaulieu, CBS 2 News.
Let's take a look at what departments CBS 2 and TV 1055 have to offer. We take you to CBS 2 WLNY newsroom reporter Megan Flood.
The CBS 2 TV 1055 newsroom is the center of news information. Interns here participate in the daily 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. meetings where executives lay out the stories of the day and assign reporters. Intern duties include pitching story ideas, working on voiceover, sound on tape, and accompanying reporters in the field. When not in the field, interns are typically in the control room during the news shows. Interns also shadow editors and learn all the creative mechanics of video editing. As an intern, you get the complete real-time experience of working in a newsroom.
Thank you, Megan.
Now with the medical segment of our newscast, here's Julia Comerford.
Medical reporting interns at CBS 2 and TV 1055 shadow Dr. Max Gomez in the studio and in the field. Interns have the opportunity to learn from some of the best doctors in Manhattan. Other intern duties include transcribing video logs and researching health stories. Medical interns have the unique opportunity to learn about both the news and medical professions.
Thank you, Julia. Dr. Max seems like a fantastic journalist to shadow.
He sure does, Marish.
Up next is Jennifer Stone with information on a CBS 2 TV 1055 sports internship.
Thank you. Working in the CBS 2 TV 1055 sports department is every sports fan's dream. Interns work next to sports anchors Otis Livingston and Steve Overmeyer, attend sporting events, cover NFL training camps, and interview professional athletes and coaches. In the office, interns shadow reporters and update the WFAN sports ticker.
Coming up after the break, an inside look into the creative side of the news.
And stay tuned with weather with James Oliver.
13 interns, only one guaranteed job.
We're doing 3 tribes this year, and they're divided based on qualities that it takes to win this game: beauty, brains, and brawn.
I'm scared to death.
You know I've always dominated and won everything I've ever competed in. This job is mine.
Sleeping in a cubicle, that's going to be the hardest thing for me. Sleeping with everybody in one cubicle.
We have more heroic, likable, funny people that are salt of the earth.
I'm hoping to make as many friends as possible. I don't see any reason why we all can't just get along.
It doesn't mean we don't have our villains.
I'm not afraid to call people out when they're being stupid.
So it takes a combination of beauty and brains and brawn. The question is, are you smart enough and aware enough to figure out when to use what and when to use the other?
Welcome back. Ever wonder where the images on screen come from? To explain is Bridget Shelsey with the Creative Services Department.
The promotions and graphics departments work hand in hand on a daily basis in creative services. While graphics is busy crafting the visual elements that you see on the screen, promotions is working closely with the newsroom, selecting the leading headlines to tease for the daily newscast. Everything we do here in creative services is very time-oriented and fast-paced, with deadlines always around the corner. With an avid and enthusiastic creative team to look up to, the interns feel included, important, and inspired.
Ever wonder where the news gets their stories from? With more is Jeff Wong from the assignment desk.
At the assignment desk, interns work alongside the assignment manager and help decide which stories are worth pitching to news producers at the daily 9 a.m. meetings. In addition, interns have the exciting opportunity to verify and fact-check breaking news with public officials. Interns even have the freedom to reach out to establishments on behalf of CBS 2 and WLNY News to come up with potential story ideas.
Public Affairs is the department that works with all others. For more is CBS 2 TV 1055 Public Affairs intern Megan Gummersell.
Public Affairs is a department that builds beneficial relationships between organizations and the audience. A typical day as an intern starts by researching newspapers and the internet for press clips. Some of the other responsibilities include writing press releases as well as giving station tours. We work closely with our community partners such as AIDS Walk, March of Dimes, Malcolm Workplace Challenge, and Susan G. Coleman.
The news is not all glitz and glamour. A lot of behind-the-scenes work goes into keeping the news going.
To learn more about these integral departments at CBS 2 and TV 1055, we take you to Caitlin Lacasse.
Sales interns work alongside a handful of account executives that teach them about basic terminology such as spots and ratings and will guide interns through the entire sales process. Interns will learn to provide in-depth research on cost per points, update broadcast schedules, and even have the opportunity to go out on sales calls with account executives.
And now Melvin Taylor will walk you through a day in the life of a research intern.
Thanks, guys. A research intern's main duty is to help analysts and directors complete requests sent in from account executives from across the country. Here's how the process works. Account executives send in requests for information so that they can go out and conduct new business with either local or national advertisers. Normally, the advertisers are looking to market with a specific age range. From there, all sorts of information such as which show ratings, which groups are more likely to watch, and which groups are more likely to spend money on those products are calculated right here. Back to you.
The CBS 2 Weather Center keeps you up to date at every newscast. Our weather intern James Oliver has more.
Thank you very much, Marish. CBS 2 WLNY weather interns shadow the best weather team in New York and learn to produce weather graphics. Interns receive incredible hands-on experience from Lonnie Quinn, John Elliott, Elise Finch, Vanessa Murdoch, and even have the opportunity to build their own show for the WLNY 9 p.m. broadcast. Interning in the CBS 2 WLNY Weather Department is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to develop invaluable broadcast meteorological skills in the greatest city in the world.
Thanks, James.
There are a lot of interns that end up acquiring positions here at CBS 2 and TV 1055.
Let's take a look at some of these interns turned employees.
I interned in the WCBS TV Creative Services Department 17 years ago.
I interned in the Weekend News Department 6 years ago.
I had a wonderful internship experience here in 1997, and I immediately knew that this was a special place.
Tips I would give to interns would be to make sure you network. Pick someone who really inspires you and you think you might be interested in doing what they do, and really create a very good relationship with that person.
My advice to interns: is learn from your mistakes and don't be afraid to make mistakes. I am the promotion manager, executive producer, and production manager. I wear a lot of hats at this station.
I am the public affairs coordinator for both WCBS and WLNY.
I have a lot of pride in the internship department here at this station. I, as a hiring manager, have hired several people on my staff who are also former interns, and I love to give back, and when I see potential in an intern, I love to help groom that person and watch their career flourish.
Didn't hear about the department you're interested in? Not to worry. CBS 2 and TV 1055 offers internships in accounting, finance, early morning news, special projects, and much more.
That's it for us here at CBS 2 and TV 1055. Thank you for joining us in the 2014 edition of the Intern Newscast. I'm Max Massey.
And I'm Marish Pereira. From all of us on the CBS 2 TV 1055 internship team, good luck.